What's going on, guys? It's your boy O, and I'm coming to you from inside the truck. I had to put my blinds up so that you'll be able to see clearly. But I'm out here in Colorado delivering a load at a job site. I'm about to give y'all my opinion on why you should never lease. Leasing, to me, is a bad move, especially when you're just coming into the business. One thing about leasing that I've learned, and I've leased a truck before, I want to say like my second year getting into the business, and I paid $3,500 down payment. It was a no credit check, and I was paying about $800 a week. Within the first month of getting the truck started to give me problems. So after giving me problems, after the first week, I had to get the airbag redone because the level on the airbag was messed up and it wasn't staying up. It was always deflating. And after I got it up, one of them ended up popping, so I had to replace that myself. I think I paid like $300 for the airbag and did the work myself because I'm a mechanic. I'm a certified technician. Also, after doing that, I also had to fix some lights and XYZ now to get on with my company that I was running with. Yeah, the first week I went out, I made a good check. Then the second week, I started running into major problems. It was an automatic shift. It was going into winter. I guess the core was messing with the actuators for the shifting, so it wasn't shifting, as well as the truck not idling.
November 28, 2016.
So during the winter time, I had to put a rock or put something on top of the pedal to keep it running. Now apart from that, I also had a 50/50 maintenance fee with the company that I got the lease to, and they didn't want it to hold up their end of the bargain. I told them that they sold me a lemon. They decided they said that they didn't sell me a lemon. We was going back and forth. So long story short, I stopped paying them like the second week. I took the third week to get my money back up, and then I took the fourth week to get home, and then I told them to come and pick the truck up from by the house. So they came and did that. So I only had the lease for about a month. To me, I would say I got my money back, but I also wasted a month trying to get my own truck. Leasing on with a mega carrier. What are some of the goods or what are some of the bads? Some of the goods that are leasing on to a mega carrier is the fact that some of them might be able to give you the miles needed to make your payment as well as get a steady check. Most of them don't. And that's that kind of situation there with that. So with a mega carrier, it's kind of hard to actually do a lease purchase and survive, especially if you have a family, because you have to put into my bads about it. You have to put into consideration that you're gonna pay a truck note, which is probably gonna be anywhere from $400 to $800 a week. You're gonna pay insurance weekly. You're gonna pay cargo insurance. You're gonna get escrow for maintenance. You know what I mean? You have to think about if your tire blow. You have to think about if something go wrong on the truck. You have to think about paying for fuel, your permits, your Qualcomm. You know what I mean? And that's just dealing with the truck. That's just the truck bill that you have to come up with. Apart from that, you have to run your ass off just to make enough money to pay for all of those stuff as well as take care of your family. Me, I purchased a used truck because to me it's better. I don't have to worry about all those overhead costs. And I'll probably do our next video on purchasing a used truck. But this video is about what you shouldn't lease from these major carriers. Now, our next thing is that a lot of people that jump into the trucking industry does not learn the business enough. So a lot of us jump in and we go off for cents per mile. So places like Warner and KLLM that do truck leasing, they do truck leasing, but they go off for cents per mile. So if you're getting $1 per mile and the load pays $3,000 to go 1,000 miles, then you were just messed over for $2,000. So you wanna drive percentage on the load. You wanna drive for percentage, not cents per mile, because if you do a 1,000-mile run that costs $3,000 to move, you're only gonna make $1,000 off of that run. The company is gonna make $2,000. Plus you have to factor in that you're gonna also be paying for fuel. So once you factor into all that, you see the negatives about leasing at a mega carrier. Do some people lease at a mega carrier and make it work for them? Sure they do. But you're not them, and it's not for everybody. Should you try? Sure, if you want to, but try at your own risk. Do not listen to no one and say, well, this person said that you was going to make this amount of money. Because again, this person might be in a different situation from you. He might not have any kids. He might not have any bills. He might not have no car notes, no insurance, you know what I mean, no mortgage, no rent, none of that sort. So for him, it would be pretty easy to make money, because all he's paying for is his truck bill, which is the truck note, the Qualcomm, fuel, maintenance, etc., food, etc. You know what I mean? So for him, he'd be probably making a lot of money. Or it could be a husband and wife, or a boyfriend and girlfriend that drive together, that accumulates their money together. So if you drive together, you make more money. If you're driving as a team and keeping your money in one account, you'll see more money. You're not exactly gonna be making more money, but you'll see more money that way. But me personally, I would consider folks to try to work for a small company making anywhere from 55 to 60 cents per mile on a 1099. Save your money, and buy a truck out cash, and that will work much better for you. The fact that, to me, why it will work much better for you, because I've done it. If you look at the schematics owner apps, like experienced owner apps that have been out here for a minute, most likely they're not gonna be buying a brand new truck. They're gonna have a used truck, very old truck, probably pre-DEF and all that. So they use an old truck to make money. Also, you have to put into consideration that an old truck does not have a truck note. It's paid off for. So everything you're going to be making, apart from your fuel, is going to be pocket money. All business and pocket money. So if I was to get a load, the same load, that's paying $3,000 at, let's say, 70 cents per mile, the company would get $600, when I would get $2,400. So I would be making $2,400 on one trip, and all I have to factor in that $2,400 was about $250 for fuel, and that's about it. So off of the $250 from $2,400, you're looking at about $2,150 pocket money. And then you could put aside money for maintenance, for your business, etc., etc. But when you're driving trucks, you have to think about your truck as an owner app, as a business, and not just as a means to make your money. you need to think about it as a business standpoint. If you think about driving truck from a business standpoint, then you'll be better off driving trucks. I'll probably do a video on owner app and the best ways to separate your money so that you could see the difference in running a business than just driving as an owner app, lease to another company. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification button. Appreciate y'all for watching. Stay blessed on the road. Enjoy.